comes out, cold air burning, but what this is about. Every mile is a promise that I made. Not gonna break, not gonna fade. Watch truck down to zero, heartbeat slow. 10,000 steps and I'm ready to go. 2 hours ticking, just the number in my mind. Leave the doubt behind, leave it all behind. Feel the rhythm, feel the road. Carry the weight, carry the load. Every breath is fuel for the fire. Climbing higher, climbing higher. Up to, that's the number that I chase. Every step is closing up the space. Legs on fire, but I won't slow down. Running till I own this town. Up to, hear my heartbeat, keep the time. Nothing gonna stop this pace of mine. 2 hours, 10 minutes left to spare. I'll get there, I swear I'll get there. I'll get there. Mile after mile, the doubt starts to creep. Legs get heavy, but the pace I keep. Water station, quick sip, moving on. Every single second till the race is won. Crowd is screaming, but I hear my own drum. Counting seconds till the finish line comes. This is training, this is the test. Push through the pain, forget about it. Feel the rhythm, feel the road. Carry the weight, carry the load. Every breath is fuel for the fire. Climbing higher, climbing higher. Up to, that's the number that I chase. Every step is closing up the space. Legs on fire, but I won't slow down. Running till I own this town. Up to, hear my heartbeat, keep the time. Nothing gonna stop this pace of mine. 2 hours, 10 minutes left to spare. I'll get there, I swear I'll get there. One more mile, feel my body break the style. Halfway mark, I'm still strong. 21 kilometers long. One more mile, this is where I lose denial. No more walking, no more waiting. Every second celebrating. Finish line is closer than before. Legs are shaking, giving everything and more. This is not about the medal on my chest. It's about the moment I gave my best. Up to, that's the number that I chase. Every step is closing up the space. Legs on fire, but I won't slow down. Running till I own this town. Up to, hear my heartbeat, keep the time. Nothing gonna stop this pace of mine. 2 hours, 10 minutes left to spare. I'll get there, I swear I'll get there. Up to, I can see it, I can feel. It's the moment, this is real. Cross the line and hear them shout my name. I did it, I'm never the same. I made it home. This race is done.
Five kilometers, 22:10. Split in the seconds again and again. Heart rate reading 162. Numbers don't lie, they tell me what's true. 6 minutes flat is the pace I hold. Not too fast, not running cold. Every split logged, every second stored. This is the math I'm racing toward. Count it up, count it down. Every number wears a crown. Split by split, mile by mile. Data written in my style. Split by split, I'm chasing the line. 540 pace, feels just fine. 10K down, negative split call. Numbers climbing, watch them fall. Split by split, the story's told. In every second, brave and bold. 2 hours, that's the sum I need. Split by split, I set the speed. 10 kilometers, 45 flat. Steady rhythm, nothing to combat. 15 next, watch the average hold. Every digit worth more than gold. Cadence steady at 182. Breathing counted, 1 and 2. This isn't magic, it's simple math. Numbers paving out my path. Count it up, count it down. Every number wears a crown. Split by split, mile by mile. Data written in my style. Split by split, I'm chasing the line. 540 pace, feels just fine. 10K down, negative split call. Numbers climbing, watch them fall. Split by split. I know just what to do. 19, 20, closing every gap, watching every second on the lap. 20K, 151 on the clock, 1K left, I will not stop. Do the math, it all adds right. Sub 2 hours in my sight. Every kilometer a number earned, every second closer, nothing left unlearned. The map was never lying, never wrong, just kilometers turning into song. Final K, the numbers don't lie. Fast to split, watch the seconds fly. Watch, don't stop, closing every door. 199 and a little more. 99, cross the line. Every digit finally mine. Split by split, I'm chasing the line. 540 pace, feels just fine. 10K down, negative split call. Numbers climbing, watch them fall. Split by split, the story is told. In every second, brave and bold. 2 hours is the sum I need. Split by split, I set the speed. Add it up, it's 1:59. Every second, every sign. Split by split, I did the math. Sub 2 written on my path. Split by split, 1:59. Split by split, this time's mine. Split by split, I found my base. Split by split, I ran my race.
Oh, yeah. My legs are talking, they don't hold back. Said 8 miles in, when's the attack? I said just keep it steady and slow. They said your ego road checks we can't blow. I laughed it off, but they had a point. Every joint aching, every joint said listen close, we got a deal. I said I hear you, I know how you feel. Back and forth, this dialogue runs the pace like a metronome log. My legs and I, we argue and agree. Every mile of conversation between me. Talk to my legs, they talk right back. Keep the rhythm, keep the track. They say slow down, I say not today. We work it out along the way. Talk to my legs, we're in this fight, half a marathon. Day or night, 2 hours call and hear it ring. My legs and I, well, one whole thing. 12 miles and they start to plead. Said ease the pace, we're all you need. I said not yet, we've come too far. They said fine then, but here we are. A quiet truce, a steady stride. My legs and I now side by side. No more arguing, just a beat. The quiet language of my feet. Back and forth, this dialogue runs the pace like a metronome log. My legs and I, we argue and agree. Every mile of conversation between me. Talk to my legs, they talk right back. Keep the rhythm, keep the track. They say slow down, I say not today. We work it out along the way. Talk to my legs, we're in this fight, half a marathon. Day or night, 2 hours call and hear it ring. My legs and I, we're one whole thing. How much left? My legs ask me. 5 more K, then you're finally free. Promise me this pain will end. Cross that line, we'll mend, we'll mend. I don't trust you, they reply. Trust the dream, don't ask why. Fine, they say, but make it worth every step. Since our very first silence falls, we understand this conversation's in our hands. No more words, just steady drive. My legs and I, we're both alive. 1 mile left, no need to speak. My legs and I no longer weak. We found our rhythm, found our voice. Nothing left except this choice. 1 last mile, 1 final door. We'll talk again, but not before. Talk to my legs, they talk right back. Keep the rhythm, keep the track. They say slow down, I say not today. We work it out along the way. Talk to my legs, but in this fight, half a marathon. Day or night, 2 hours call and hear it ring. My legs and I, we're one whole thing. We did it. race is done. Dear finish line, I write to you today. Before the miles, before the pain, before I'm gray. I've never met you, but I know your face, painted white across the final space. I've seen you in my dreams 1,000 nights, beneath the stadium's fading lights. This letter's early, I know it's strange, but I need you to know I've made a change. Dear finish line, hold your ground, wait for me, don't make a sound. I'm coming for you, mile by mile, save your welcome for a while. Dear finish line, this one's for you. Every step I take is coming through. 2 hours is the promise that I sent, every ounce of doubt already spent. Dear finish line, I'll ride again when I'm standing there among the men. For now, just know I'm on my way. Dear finish line, I'll see you today. 10 miles deep, and still the letter's true. Every word I wrote, I'm proving through. The pen was steady, now my feet agree. This is more than words, this is history. I didn't promise something I couldn't keep. My training logs, they run too deep. Dear finish line, forgive the wait. This morning's early, but I won't be late. Dear finish line, hold your ground, wait for me, don't make a sound. I'm coming for you, mile by mile, save your welcome for a while. Dear finish line, this one's for you. Every step I take is coming through. 2 hours is the promise that I sent, every ounce of doubt already spent. Dear finish line, I'll ride again when I'm standing there among the men. For now, just know I'm on my way. Dear finish line, I'll see you today. P.S. I'm tired, but I'm almost there. P.S. The crowd is calling everywhere. P.S. My legs are shaking, hear them shout. P.S. There's no more time for any doubt. P.S. 18 kilometers gone. P.S. 3 left, I'm holding on. P.S. This letter ends when I arrive. P.S. Dear finish line, I'm still alive. Sign my name across the tape. Dear finish line, I'm still in shape. No more paper, no more pen, just me arriving once again. Dear finish line, I'll see you now. White paint, waiting, take a bow. No more letters left to send. This is the closing, this is the end. This is the closing of my letter, friend. 2 hours flat, and here's the end. Dear finish line, this one's for you. Every step I take is coming through. 2 hours is the promise that I sent, every ounce of doubt already spent. Dear finish line, I'll ride again when I'm standing there among the men. For now, just know I'm on my way. Dear finish line, I'll see you today. Dear finish line, the letter's done. Dear finish line, the race is won. Signed, sealed, delivered with my feet. Dear finish line, at last we meet. Dear finish line, I made it through. Dear finish line, I promised you. Dear finish line, the story's told. Dear finish line, forever bold.
Mile 1, easy breathing, finding my stride. Mile 2, the sun is climbing on my side. Mile 3, a group of runners passing through. Mile 4, my playlist skips to something new. Mile 5, a water station quick and fast. Mile 6, I think about the miles I passed. Mile 7, legs are warming to the pace. Mile 8, I finally settle into place. One by one, the markers pass, counting distance, counting fast. Mile by mile, the story grows. Every marker, on we go. Mile marker 1 led to mile marker 9. Every number written down 15, count what's left to go. Mile 16, keep the rhythm slow. One by one the markers pass, counting distance, counting fast. Mile by mile the story grows, every marker on we go. Mile marker 1 led to mile marker 9, every number written down the line. Half of 21, I'm halfway home. Mile by mile, I'm not alone. Mile marker 1, I still remember cold morning air in late September. Now the markers climb up to the end. Mile by mile, my only friend. Mile 17, the pain starts to build. Mile 18, but the tank's not still. Mile 19, almost to the crest. Mile 20, giving all my best. One more marker, one to go. 21, the final goal. Oh, every number that I passed today led me exactly to this way. Mile by mile since my old marker 1, every single better one. Now there's only this to climb. Mile marker 21 in time. Mile marker 1 feels far away compared to standing here today. Every marker was a step I earned. Every mile marker a lesson learned. Every number written on this road. Mile marker 1 carried the whole load. Mile marker 1 led to mile marker 9, every number written down the line. Half of 21, I'm halfway home. Mile by mile, I'm not alone. Mile marker 1, I still remember cold morning air in late September. Now the markers climb up to the end. Mile by mile, my only friend. Mile marker 1 to 21, every marker had everyone. Now the final marker's in my hand. Mile by mile, I understand. Mile marker 1 to mile marker red. Mile marker 1, my oldest friend. Mile marker 1, I said hello. Mile marker 21, let go. And the sky's still holding its breath. Sneakers laced before the coffee's even brewed. A quiet nod between us, no need for words. Street lights flicker out as our shadows move. Somewhere behind, a stranger falls into step. Nobody counts who's fast, who's slow, who's new. This is the hour the whole city forgets us. And that's exactly why we chose it too. No leaderboard, no starting gun, just tired legs that found each other. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, a dozen strangers turned to family. Dawn breaks open and we're already moving. Footsteps echo down an empty street. 2 hours somewhere waiting in the distance, carried forward on 100 feet. Nobody's alone when the city's still sleeping. Every shadow running keeps its pace. This is ours before the world wakes up to claim it. Just the quiet in the open space. The bakery light flickers on as we pass. Flower dust drifting out an open door. A cyclist rings a bell, we wave without slowing. The hill ahead has met us all before. You good? Someone asked without breaking stride. Yeah, comes back breathless from somewhere behind. This is how a crew checks in on each other. No captain, no rank, just the same kind of mind. No leaderboard, no starting gun, just tired legs that found each other. Somewhere between the dark and dawn, a dozen strangers turn to family. Dawn breaks open and we're already moving. Footsteps echo down an empty street. 2 hours somewhere waiting in the distance, carried forward on 100 feet. before the sun's fully risen. Every one of us made it, nobody left behind. This is what a dawn crew carries past the morning. Not medals, not times, just the same tired mind. Every stranger from the corner became someone who mattered. Every dawn we chose together is a dawn we'll never lose. Dawn breaks open and we're already moving. Footsteps echo down an empty street. 2 hours somewhere waiting in the distance, carried forward on 100 feet. Nobody's alone when the city's still sleeping. Every shadow running keeps its pace. This is ours before the world wakes up to claim it. Just the quiet and the open space. Together across the line is one this morning. No one ahead, no one left to trail. Tomorrow 5 a.m., same corner, same story, same dozen strangers who never seem to fail. Tomorrow's sky will hold the same gold light. We'll meet again before the city wakes tonight. No medals needed, nobody keeps the score. Just quiet footsteps at an open door.
Down in the engine room, pistons fire. Legs like cylinders, never tire. Heart's the engine block, pumping strong. Lungs like bellows, pushing on. Oil in my veins is sweat and will. Every gear inside me turning still. Built for distance, built for speed. This machine was made to lead. Ignition on the engine wakes. Every turn, no room for brakes. Full throttle down this open road, carrying the heaviest load. I'm an engine built to run. 2 hours till the race is won. Every piston, every gear, driving forward, engine clear. I'm an engine stealing fire, never breaking, never tired. Red line heart but steady hands. This machine understands. 10 miles in, the temperature climbs. Engine steady, keeping time. Fuel injected every single mile. Engine running with a smile. Check the gauges, all systems go. Nothing here is running slow. Built in garages, built on sweat. This machine has never met defeat. Ignition on the engine wakes. Every turn, no room for brakes. Full throttle down this open road, carrying the heaviest load. I'm an engine built to run. 2 hours till the race is won. Every piston, every gear, driving forward, engine clear. I'm an engine stealing fire, never breaking, never tire. Red line heart but steady hands. But this machine understands. Kilometers, engines hot, pushing past the limit, giving all I got. Pistons firing faster than before. Engine room is asking for more. No more coasting full throttle now. Engine roaring, take a bow. 3K left, the engine sings. This machine can do amazing things. Overheating, but I won't stop. Engine gas. The garage door falls quiet, the engine cools, steam rising off a body that broke every rule. Whatever built this power, we'll build it again. Same road, same hour, tomorrow at 10.
Rain is slanting sideways off the eaves. Wind cuts sharp through jackets and through sleeves. Nobody told the sky to hold its plans. Clouds don't answer to a runner's hands. The forecast called for clear skies, not this gray. Puddles swallow sneakers, either way, nothing on this radar changes my intent. Every drop that falls, another mile spent. Storm can come and storm can go. I'm still moving steady, so the sky above does what it wants. I run through every single front. The weather doesn't care, but neither do I. Rain or shine beneath the sky, wind can push and rain can pour. I'll keep running, I want more. The weather doesn't care about my name. I'll cross that line through wind and rain. 2 hours waiting on the other side. The weather doesn't care, but I still ride. Sun comes out an hour into the run. Sweat replaces rain one by one. The weather shifts, but I don't shift my stride. Whatever comes, I'm still inside. The heat arrives, the humid air. Nobody warned me it'd be like this out there. Cold or hot, I take it as it comes. Nothing stops these legs, nothing numbs. Storm can come and storm can go. I'm still moving steady, slow. The sky above does what it wants. I run through every single front. The weather doesn't care, but neither do I. Rain or shine beneath the sky, wind can push and rain can pour. I'll keep running, I want more. The weather doesn't care about my name. I'll cross that line through wind and rain. 2 hours waiting on the other side. The weather doesn't care, but I still ride. Lightning far off, thunder in the deep. The weather doesn't ever go to sleep. I keep moving through the changing sky. Nothing stops me, low or high. Fog rolls in around mile 10. Doesn't matter, I'm running just the same. I trust my training, not the forecast call. The weather doesn't own me, not at all. When direction changes, so do I. Adjusting pace beneath the sky. Whatever falls from up above, I'll keep running. That's my love. just laced my shoes and wrote my own note.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah. Chin up, says the voice inside my head. Shoulders back, don't run like you're half dead. Watch your cadence, keep it light and quick. Don't you dare let doubt begin to stick. Breathe in for, breathe out for four. You've done the work, you've trained for more. Eyes up front, don't watch your feet. This is where the champions meet. Listen close to what I say. Trust the voice that leads the way. Every word a rule to keep. This is training, running deep. Push, says the coach inside my mind. Leave every excuse behind. 2 hours flat, that's your only aim. Run like you've got nothing to blame. Faster now, don't let it slip. On this pace, don't let it dip. You didn't come this far to fail. Finish strong, don't you dare bail. Relax your hands, the coach commands again. Loosen up your jaw, unclench. 10K down, you're right on time. Trust the numbers, trust the climb. Drink some water, don't forget. This is the hardest part, not yet. Hold the pace, you set it mile 1. You're not finished, you're not done. Listen close to what I say. Trust the voice that leads the way. Every word a rule to keep. This is training, running deep. Push, says the coach inside my mind. Leave every excuse behind. 2 hours flat, that's your only aim. Run like you've got nothing to blame. Faster now, don't let it slip. On this pace, don't let it dip. You didn't come this far to fail. Finish strong, don't you dare bail. 18K, don't slow down now. Digging deep, I'll show you how. Feel that burn, that's just the proof. You've been trained for exactly this truth. 19K, almost there. Empty every ounce, don't spare. 20K, one left to go. Give me everything you know. This is it, the final call. Everything you've got, give it all. I've been with you since day one. Now go finish what we've begun. There's the line, the coach says soft and clear. Everything we train for is right here. Cross it now, don't hesitate. You were never gonna be late. This is what we worked all year to find. Cross it now, leave it all behind. Says the coach inside my mind. Leave every excuse behind. 2 hours flat, that's your only aim. Run like you've got nothing to blame. Faster now, don't let it slip. On this pace, don't let it dip. You didn't come this far to fail. Finish strong, don't you dare bail. That's my runner, the coach finally says. Proud of you through all these days. Rest now, you have earned your peace. Coach in my head, at last, release. Quiet now, no orders left to give. Just a runner, learning how to live. The voice goes silent once the race is run. Same time tomorrow, before the rising sun. Sun is breaking through the riverside trees. Mist is rising slow above my knees. Runners passing shadows on the path. Water rippling in the morning's aftermath. Birds are calling out along the shore. Sneakers hitting pavement, nothing more. Mile marker 9 reflects in glassy water. Sunlight dancing like it ought to. This is the moment, this is now. Riverside path, I don't know how. Every step reflected in the stream. This is real, this isn't just a dream. Mile 9, riverside, the water's calm. Sun is rising like a healing balm. Every breath I take along this bend. Mile 9, riverside. Riverside, this moment won't end. Mile 9, Riverside, I'm halfway through. Everything around me feels brand new. 2 hours calling somewhere down the line. Mile 9, Riverside, I'm feeling fine. Feeling fine. Joggers with the dogs along the ways, cyclists ringing bells, they start their day. The bridge ahead reflects the morning light. Everything around me feels just right. A rowing team is gliding on the blue. The city waking slowly out of view. Mile marker 10 emerges just ahead. The riverside keeps writing what I've read. This is the moment, this is now. Riverside path, I don't know how. Every step reflected in the stream. This is real, this isn't just a dream. Mile 9, Riverside, the water's calm. Sun is rising like a healing balm. Every breath I take along this bend. Mile 9, Riverside, this moment won't end. Mile 9, Riverside, I'm halfway through. Everything around me feels brand new. 2 hours calling somewhere down the line. Mile 9, Riverside, I'm feeling fine. The water shifts from silver into gold. The riverside is watching, growing bold. A heron lifts up off the water's edge, following me along the riverside ledge. The path curves right beneath the old stone bridge, shadows stretching from the highest ridge. Every scene along this riverside road carries just a little of my load. The city skyline rises far beyond, reflected perfectly across the pond. This riverside will hold this moment still, long after I have climbed the final hill. The riverside fades into city streets. The scenery changes, but the rhythm keeps. Mile 9 will always be the place I saw. The morning break, the golden riverside log. Every scene I passed became a part of me. This is what the riverside let me see. Riverside, the water's calm. Sun is rising like a healing balm. Every breath I take along this bend. Mile 9, Riverside, this moment won't end. Mile 9, Riverside, I'm halfway through. Everything around me feels brand new. 2 hours calling somewhere down the line. Mile 9, Riverside, I'm feeling fine. Mile 9, Riverside, I still recall the way the morning light covered it all. Mile 9, Riverside, forever in my mind. The place I left mile marker 9 behind. The river doesn't remember one particular stride, but something of that morning stayed inside. Mile 9 will always sit somewhere behind my eyes. A quiet marker between 2 skies.
Why do I run before the sun comes up? Because the quiet asks for nothing else. Why does the 10th mile feel so heavy now? Because the body remembers what the mind forgets. What if my legs decide to quit right here? Then I find out what's underneath the doubt. What am I chasing when I chase 2 hours? Something closer to who I wanna be. Every question finds an answer somewhere between the pavement and the air. Ask it once, then ask it twice. Running is just a question priced. What do I want? I want the line ahead. What will it cost? Everything I've got. Who's gonna get there? Only I decide. When does it end? Not a mile before I'm ready. What do I want? 2 hours, nothing more. What will it cost? Every doubt I carry. Who's gonna get there? The one who kept asking. When does it end? When the answer's finally mine. Why does the crowd go quiet after mile 8? Because the noise from somewhere else to cheer. Why do I count my breaths instead of steps? Because the numbers steady what I fear. What happens when the legs stop listening? The mind starts talking louder than before. Why does the finish always feel so far? Cause it's supposed to until it's not. Every question finds an answer somewhere between the pavement and the air. Ask it once, then ask it twice. Running is Have I trained enough? However much I have, is that enough? It has to be what's left to give, whatever's left inside. Where does it come from? Somewhere I haven't checked yet. How far to go? Close enough to taste it. How long to wait? However long it takes. Do I believe this more with every step? Did I always know? That's the whole point. What changed? I stopped waiting for the answer and started running toward it instead. Why does the last smile ask no questions at all? Because by then the body already knows. What was I looking for when this began? Something that only finishes proof. Why did I write these questions down at all? Because some answers only come at mile 21. Standing at the finish, no more questions left to ask today. Just the quiet after everything I gave away. Somewhere past the doubt I found my name. Turns out the answer was mine all along. Mile 12 arrives and the memory hits me first. Before the ache, before the count, before the thirst. The gym at 6 a.m. in early February. Legs that couldn't finish one single lap of the track. Now the road stretches open steady beneath my feet. A version of me that used to dread the street. Somewhere behind this moment stands a slower start. The runner's still in here, somewhere in this heart. Flashes of the mornings I almost gave it up. The version of me that could barely fill the cup. Mile 12 keeps opening doors I thought were closed. Every memory a mile that I once chose. Back to the driveway, lace some shoes and the cold. That mile that felt impossibly long. The doubt I carried before I was told. That slow was still moving, that quiet was strong. Mile 12 remembers everything it took. Every version of me written in this book. 2 hours ahead, but I see where I began. Mile 12 holds both the runner and the plan. And the first 5 kilometers nearly broke me. April, a stranger said you've got this at mile 3. June, the heat wave that almost stopped the whole thing. August, the morning I finally found the rhythm underneath. Every season left a version standing at this mile, stacked on top of one another mile by mile. 12K in and they're all running here with me. The slow one, the doubting one, the one I used to be. Flashes of the mornings I almost gave it up. The version of me that could barely fill the cup. Mile 12 keeps opening doors I thought were closed. Every memory a mile that I once chose. Back to the driveway, lace some shoes in the cold. That mile that felt impossibly long. The doubt I carried before I was told. That slow was still moving, that quiet was strong. Mile 12 remembers everything it took. Every version of me written in this book. 2 hours ahead, but I see where I began. Mile 12 holds both the runner and the plan. I see the treadmill in a room I used to hide in. I see the first 5K where I could barely finish. I see the blister, the shin splint, the missed weeks. I see the friend who told me running fixes what it breaks. I see the morning I stopped counting the excuses. I see every version stacked like mile marker uses. None of them knew they'd end up here today. None of them thought this far, but here we stay. Mile 12 carries all of them at once. Every stumble, every doubt, every failed advance. They're not behind me, they're running by my side. Mile 12 is where the past and present collide. The memories fade as mile 13 comes near. The present takes back over sharp and clear. But something of every version stays in stride. The slow one taught the fast one how to survive. Mile 12 will always hold that quiet door. The place where all my old selves settle the score. heard, and that's that. Somewhere past 112, the memory lets go. The present takes the wheel and starts to flow. Whoever I was got me to whoever I am. Mile 12, I'll see you again when I run.
Gun goes off like the first shot of a war. 21 kilometers is the battlefield ahead. Boots, well, sneakers hit the ground like marching orders. Every mile of trench I have to cross instead. No enemy but the one that lives inside my head. No general but the training that I bled. I signed up for this fight the day I laced these up. Now the battle line is drawn and I won't retreat. Hold the line, hold the line. Every mile another front. Hold the line, hold the line. This is the war I chose to run. This is the battle line and I won't fall back. Every step forward is ground I won't give up. 2 hours is the treaty I'm fighting to sign. Cross it and the war is finally mine. Drawn in the road with nothing left to spare. Carrying only the will to stay right there. No surrender in this uniform of sweat. This is the fight I refuse to forget. The 10K in, the first casualties start to show. A cramp, a stitch of doubt I didn't know. But soldiers don't retreat from the first sign of pain. They digging deeper, they hold the terrain. The crowds like reinforcements lining every street, cheering on a battle they can't fully see. I take the noise like ammunition for the fight, loading every mile with a little more light. Hold the line, every mile another front. Hold the line, hold the line. This is the war I chose to run. This is the battle line and I won't fall back. Every step forward is ground I won't give up. 2 hours is the treaty I'm fighting to sign. Cross it and the war is finally mine. Drawn in a row with nothing left to spare. Carry only the will to stay right there. No surrender in this uniform of sweat. This is the fight I refuse to forget. 18K, the front line's getting thin. Every step now costs more than it did. Within no reinforcements left, but what's inside? Just the training, just the will, just the pride. 19K, I feel the ceasefire calling. Rested whispers, you've done enough, no stalling. I don't answer, I keep marching through. 20K, the last stretch coming into view. This is where wars are actually won or lost. Not at the start, but here no matter the cost. 1K left, enemy territory, mine to claim. Cross the line and the battle has no name. The war ends quiet, no explosion, no alarm. Just a body that crossed through every kind of harm. No medals forged in metal, just the proof I stayed. Every battle line I held, every step I made. This is how the quiet wars get fought and won. Alone at dawn against no one but the sun. This is the battle line and I won't fall back. Every step forward is ground I won't give up. 2 hours is the treaty I'm fighting to sign. Cross it and the war is finally mine. Drawn in the road with nothing left to spare. Carrying only the will to stay right there. No surrender in this uniform of sweat. This is the fight I refuse to forget. The war is over and I'm still standing here. Every battle line I drew is disappearing. No more fronts to hold, no more ground to gain. Just the quiet after, and I'd fight it all again. The battlefield goes quiet after the war. Just breathe, just heartbeat, nothing more. Whatever I was fighting, I let it go. The line I drew became the peace I know.
Oh, yeah. bell in my other hand, ringing like it's New Year's Eve. I don't know your name, but I know your rhythm. I've been standing here since 6 and I'm not gonna leave. Somebody's grandma's got a cowbell going wild. Somebody's kid is holding up a hand-drawn sign. The whole street smells like coffee, sweat, and orange peels. This is the loudest kind of love that I know. Listen to the noise, it's all for you. Every stranger screaming something true. You don't run alone out here today. The whole block came to shout you on your way. Hear the crowd noise, it's rising like a tide. Every voice away, pushing you inside. 2 hours calling somewhere down the road. Carried forward on 100 strangers' hope. We don't know your name, but we know your fight. Screaming loud enough to carry you through the night. Run through the noise, let it lift your feet. Nobody out here lets a runner feel defeat. A brass band's playing something off the beat. A church group's handing out orange slices on the street. Somebody's holding a sign that just says almost. Somebody else screams like they know exactly what it costs. The high school band is louder than the mile marker. The cowbells outnumber every single car. This isn't for the fast ones or the ones who medal. This is for every single person on this road. Listen to the noise, it's all for you. Every stranger screaming something true. You don't run alone out here today. The whole block came to shout you on your way. Hear the crowd noise, it's rising like a tide. Every voice away, pushing you inside. 2 hours calling somewhere down the road. Carry forward on 100 strangers' hope. We don't know your name, but we know your fight. Screaming loud enough to carry you through the night. Run through the noise, let it lift your feet. Nobody out here lets a runner feel defeat. We seen the leaders fly by hours ago. We seen a one still walking, and we love them too. We don't cheer for time, we cheer for showing up. We don't cheer for taste, we cheer for not giving up. Somebody's crying a mile 18, we cheer louder. Somebody's smiling through the pain, we cheer prouder. This whole street turned into a family for a day. Strangers holding signs that mean more than they say. Whatever numbers on your big brass screaming it. Whatever pace you're running, this is where you fit. The crowd noise doesn't fade no matter how you do it. It just gets louder the longer that you're pushing. The barricades start folding, the streets clear out. But somewhere someone's shouting your name, no doubt. The last few runners get the loudest cheer of all, because the crowd knows exactly what that finish call. Cause the ones still fighting when the fast ones are done. We're not going anywhere till the last one's won. Hear the crowd noise, it's rising like a tide. Every voice away, pushing you inside. 2 hours calling somewhere down the road. Carry forward on 100 strangers' hope. We don't know your name, but we know your fight. Screaming loud enough to carry you through the night. Run through the noise, let it lift your feet. Nobody out here lets a runner feel defeat. You crossed the line and the whole street erupted. Somebody's grandma cried, nobody interrupted. That's what the crowd noise was always here to do. Carry you home when the miles got to you. The street goes quiet once the last runner's home. Signs come down, the cowbells finally rest their tone. But somewhere, someone's still replaying that sound. The noise that carried them the final mile around.
My watch woke up before I even moved. Green light blinking, already counting down. Its little heart is ticking out a rhythm, steadier than mine when the nerves creep around. It doesn't care if I slept well or badly. It doesn't know the doubt I carried in. It just counts patient, endless, never rattled. The clockwork heart that always will begin. Tick by tick, it never lies. Tick by tick, the numbers rise. Tick by tick, my clockwork guide, counting every step I've tried. Clockwork heart, keep beating out the time. 2 hours calling somewhere down the line. Every second logged, every mile you've earned. That's the steady lesson I have learned. You don't feel the pain, you just count the gain. No opinion, no doubt, no praise, no blame. Tick by tick until the story's told. Clockwork heart, steady, calm, and bold. 10 kilometers and the numbers keep on climbing. Green digits glowing underneath my sleeve. My own heart's racing faster than the clockwork, but the watch stays steady, doesn't seem to grieve. It's seen 100 runs before this morning. It's seen the slow ones and the fast ones too. It doesn't judge the pace, it just keeps counting. A quiet, patient witness to what's true. Tick by tick, it never lies. Tick by tick, the numbers rise. Tick by tick, my clockwork guide, counting every step I've tried. Clockwork heart, keep beating out the time. 2 hours calling somewhere down the line. Every second logged, every mile you've earned. That's the steady lesson I have learned. You don't feel the pain, you just count the gain. No opinion, no doubt, no praise, no blame. Tick by tick until the story's told. Clockwork heart, steady, calm, and bold. 18 kilometers, the watch buzzes on my wrist. A little vibration like it knows what this is. It's counted every second since the morning light. It hasn't slowed for me, it hasn't sped for spite. It's just been honest, second after second. No opinion, no doubt, nothing to be reckoned. Maybe that's the lesson buried in the numbers. Keep moving steady, let the clock will be your compass. 20 kilometers, one left on the face. The little screen is counting down the final space. No emotion in the digits, only truth. Clockwork heart, you've been my only proof. The watch beeps once as I cross underneath the banner. 198, and I finally understand her. This little machine that never asks for praise carried every second of these training days. No heart or flesh, but somehow it kept mine steady. Clockwork heart, thank you. I was always ready. Clockwork heart, keep beating out the time. 2 hours calling somewhere down the line. Every second logged, every mile you've earned. That's the steady lesson I have learned. You don't feel the pain, you just count the gain. No opinion, no doubt, no praise, no blame. Tick by tick until the story's told. Clockwork heart, steady, calm, and bold. 198 is written on your face. You held the perfect steady pace. Whatever happens next, I'll wear you every time. Clockwork heart, forever counting mine. The screen goes dark once the data's saved. Somewhere in its memory, this whole race is engraved. Tomorrow it'll wake up counting something new. Clockwork heart, until the next mile. Thank you. Thank you.
The smell of wet asphalt after last night's rain. The taste of salt collecting at the corner of my mouth. The sound of 100 sneakers hitting the pavement. The sight of steam rising off the runners heading south. The feel of my shirt sticking cold against my back. 5 senses running with me, nothing left to lack. The smile isn't just distance, it's a body wide awake. Every sense reporting, everything at stake. Feel it, taste it, hear it, see it, smell it too. Every sense awake and running through. This is what a body knows that numbers never will. 5 senses climbing up a 5% hill. This smile tastes like salt in early morning air. This smile sounds like breathing, footsteps everywhere. This smile smells like coffee drifting from a cart. This smile looks like sunrise breaking through the dark. This smile feels like everything I trained to feel. Every sense awake to prove that this is real. 2 hours calling through 5 senses. sweat and rubber and the changing weather. I taste my own breath, heavy, warm and quick. I hear my heartbeat louder than the traffic. I see the finish banner somewhere far ahead. I smell the barbecue, some spectators fed. I feel every nerve awake along my spine. 5 senses working overtime to keep me fine. This is what it means to be completely here. Nothing abstract, nothing distant, nothing unclear. Just a body running through what it can feel. 5 senses proving that every part of this is real. The finish smells like victory and orange slices. The finish sounds like every tear that music splices. The finish tastes like water, cold and clean. The finish looks like everything I've ever seen. The finish feels like every sense at once. 5 senses crossing the line all at once. This smile tastes like salt and early morning air. This smile sounds like breathing under footsteps everywhere. This smile smells like coffee drifting from a cart. This smile looks like sunrise breaking through the dark. This smile feels like everything I trained to feel. Every sense awake to prove that this is real. 2 hours calling through 5 senses. Why 5 senses running with me side by side? Every sense remembers this one perfect day. Every sense will carry the smile far away. 5 senses wrote a story only bodies know. 5 senses, and I finally let it go. The senses settle slow after the race is done. The quiet feels louder. The morning sun somewhere in my body. This whole mile stays. 5 senses holding on to all of these days. Turn left at the bakery that opens at 6. Past the mural where the paint still looks wet. Through the tunnel where my footsteps always echo twice. Under the bridge where the pigeons haven't left yet. Past the coffee shop with the crooked neon sign. Past the church where the bells ring right on time. These streets know my footprints better than I do. I've run this route so many times, it's part of who. Every corner has a story to it. Every block remembers what I've been through. These streets I know by heart, by feet, by breath. The city's been my training ground since the start. Streets I know by heart, every single turn, every corner holding what I've learned. Past the park, the bridge, the corner store. I've run this loop 100 times before. They know my footprints better than I do. Every crack in the pavement, every avenue. 2 hours through the city I call mine. Streets I know by heart from start to finish line. Past the school where the kids wave from the fence. Past the barbershop that's never once been closed. Through the market where the vendor set up early. Past the mural of the runner someone painted years ago. Down the hill where I learned to trust my knees. Past the river where I stop sometimes to breathe. These streets have watched me stumble, watched me grow. Watched a slow beginner turn into who I am now. Every corner has a story to it. Every block remembers what I've been through. These streets I know by heart, by feet, by breath. The city's been my training ground since the start. Streets I know by heart, every single turn, every corner holding what I've learned. Past the park, the bridge, the corner store. I've run this loop 100 times before. They know my footprints better than I do. Every crack in the pavement, every avenue. 2 hours through the city I call mine. Streets I know by heart from start to finish line. The city on a race day looks different, somehow bigger. Streets I've been alone around with every stranger. The barbers out here cheering, so's the baker. The mural artist watching from the corner taking in. Every street that shaped me shows up here today. Every train and run led exactly to this way. The city doesn't know it's in my story, but every block became a piece of my glory. 20 kilometers through streets This isn't foreign ground, the city is my own. Every turn ahead is one I've memorized. Streets I know by heart, hearts not compromised. The finish sits on the street I passed 1,000 times. Never once imagining I crossed it feeling fine. These streets watched every version of me try. Now they're watching one that finally gets to fly. Streets I know by heart, thank you for the miles. Every crack and corner shaped 1,000 trials. Streets I know by heart, every single turn, every corner holding what I learned. Past the park, the bridge, the corner store, I've run this loop 100 times before. They know my footprints better than I do. Every crack in the pavement, every avenue. 2 hours through the city I call mine. Streets I know by heart, from start to finish line. The city that raised this runner, watch today. Every street that shaped me led me this way. Somewhere in these blocks I found who I become. The streets I know by heart, the city and I are one. The streets go back to ordinary after the race. Buses running, vendors back in place. But somewhere in the pavement this morning stays. Streets I know by heart, in 100 different ways.
The crowd is roaring somewhere past my shoulder. Cowbells and cheering, a wall of sound and noise. But somewhere underneath it, there's a quiet place. Between each footstep, a silence I can't destroy. The noise outside gets louder with every mile, but inside something settled, calm and still. 2 different worlds running at the same time. The chaos of the crowd, the silence of my will. Between the noise, the silence waits. Between the shouting, something stays. The world is loud, but I go quiet. Somewhere inside a steady riot. In the silence, between steps I hear the truth. The crowd can scream, the music can be loud, but somewhere quiet is where I'm found. No noise gets through when I go inside. It's just me here, nothing left to hide. 2 hours calling past the outside noise. That quiet space is still my only voice. In the silence, between steps, that's where I stand. Yeah. Someone's speaker blasting something with the heavy bass. Someone's coach yelling numbers at a rapid pace. A stranger's headphones leaking out a muffled song. The noise outside just keeps on rolling along, but every footfall has a half a second gap. A tiny pocket where the whole world seems to nap. That's where I live now, in that in-between. The quietest place that no one else has seen. Between the noise, the silence waits. Between the shouting, something stays. The world is loud, but I go quiet. Somewhere inside a steady riot. In the silence, between steps I hear the truth. The crowd can scream, the music can be loud, but somewhere quiet is where I'm found. No noise gets through when I go inside. It's just me here, nothing left to hide. 2 hours calling past the outside noise. That quiet space is still my only voice. In the silence, between steps, that's where I stand. The siren somewhere, a drone flying overhead. 100 conversations that I've never read. The world keeps talking, shouting, spinning fast, but something in me learns to let it pass. 18 kilometers of noise I can't control. 18 kilometers of silence in my soul. The louder that it gets, the quieter I get. The noise outside can't touch what's already set. This isn't about blocking out the sound, it's about the stillness that I finally found. Between every footstep, a second to just be. That's the only silence I will ever need. The finish line's the loudest place I've ever been, but somewhere in my chest it's quiet as I've seen. The silence between steps followed me the whole way through. Even here, even now, even with all of you, the noise will fade eventually. It always does. The silence stays because it always was. In the silence between steps, I hear the truth. The crowd can scream, the music can be loud, but somewhere quiet's where I'm found. No noise gets through when I go inside. It's just me here, nothing left to hide. 2 hours calling past the outside noise. That quiet space is still my only voice. In the silence between steps, that's where I stand. I cross the line inside the loudest sound, but something quiet is what I really found. Whatever noise the world will ever bring. The silence between steps is still my anchoring. The crowd noise fades into the evening air. Somewhere quiet is still waiting there. Between every step I've ever taken or will. But silence is the one thing standing still.
First half done in 1 hour and 2. Slower than planned, but that's the plan too. Save it, hold it, don't spend what you don't have yet. Patience is math, you don't ever forget. The pace felt easy, maybe too easy, maybe right. Trust the numbers, trust the discipline in sight. Negative split means the second half goes faster. That's the only kind of race I'm chasing after. Hold it back, save the fire. Hold it back until the moment's right. Negative split isn't holding back forever. It's holding back until it's time to fight. Negative split. First half slow and steady. Second half already ready. 59 flat is the pace I need. Patience turning into speed. It's the strategy I trust. Every calculated ounce of thrust. 2 hours total if the numbers hold their line. Negative split, and the second half is mine. Halfway marker and the watch reads 1:02. Right where the plan said I needed to be through. Now it's time to let the pace start climbing. Not all at once, just mile by mile timing. Kilometer 12 comes in 450 flat. Faster than the first half, exactly like that. The math is finally starting to add up. Every negative second becomes a negative split. Hold it back, save the fire. Hold it back until the moment's right. Negative split isn't holding back forever. It's holding back until it's time to fight. Negative split. First half slow and steady. Second half already ready. 59 flat is the pace I need. Patience turning into speed. That's a strategy I trust. Every calculated ounce of thrust. 2 hours total if the numbers hold their line. Negative split, and the second half is mine. 16K and I'm 4 seconds under. 17K still holding still, no blunder. 18K, the pace ticks even faster. Every kilometer erasing a little disaster. The first half's been conservative and slow. Now the second half is showing what I know. 19K, negative 15 seconds banked. 20K and the math is finally frank. 1K left and the numbers all agree. This is the race, I can't specifically to see. Negative split from the middle to the end. That's the only kind of story I intend. Final numbers 58 flat for the back half. 159 total, then I finally laugh. The math worked exactly like the plan for a star. Negative split isn't like it's simply the law. Every second saved was a second I earned. Patience was the only lesson that I learned. Negative split. First half slow and steady. Second half already ready. 59 flat is the pace I need. Patience turning into speed. That's the strategy I trust. song.
A pace sign bobs above the crowd at the start. The 350 pace, a target carry like a flag. Strangers cluster around the number, trusting a stranger to carry them through miles they never run before. Stick with me, the pacer says, and we'll get there together. Nobody argues, everybody falls in line. This is how a dozen different race day fears turn into one shared rhythm, mile after mile. One flag, one pace, a dozen different stories. Somebody's first half, somebody's redemption run. One flag, one pace, carrying all their worries forward together until the whole thing's done. This is the pace group, holding the line as one. Nobody drops, nobody's left to run alone. Steady from the gun, a flag against the sky. 2 hours flat if the group holds its own tight. A dozen different reasons, one shared reply. Carrying every name that started here today. Whoever needed help, we came the same way. This is the pace group, nobody runs alone. Somebody's running their very first half today. Somebody's chasing a time they missed by seconds last year. Somebody just wants to finish without walking. Somebody's here because the doctor said they could. The pacer calls out splits like a quiet metronome. No, 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 no. Nobody has to think, they just have to trust. The flag stays steady even when the legs get heavy. That's the whole job, steady no matter what. One flag, one pace, a dozen different stories. Somebody's first half, somebody's redemption. One flag, one pace, carrying all the worries forward together until the whole thing's done. This is the pace group, holding the line as one. Nobody drops, nobody's left to run alone. Steady from the gun, a flag against the sky. 2 hours flat if the group holds its own tight. A dozen different reasons, one shared reply. Carrying every name that started here today. Whoever needed help, we came the same way. This is the pace group, nobody runs alone. Somewhere around mile 15, the group starts to thin. A few pull ahead, a few start to fall behind. That's alright. The pacer says everyone's race is their own. The flag just marks a promise, not a rule set in stone. Somebody grabs the shoulder when a stranger starts to fade. You've got this, gets repeated past hand to hand like a torch. The group that started as 20s, closer to 12, but the 12 that remain are running like a family. 18K, somebody's crying and somebody's laughing. 19K, the flag is the only thing steady. 20K, and the whole group can see it now. The finish, the flag, and the promise almost kept. The flag crosses the line with whoever's still beside it. Some drop back, some pushed on ahead, and that's alright too. Everyone who started under that 350 flag found something they didn't know they needed today. The pacer stays behind till the very last one's home. That's the job nobody claps for, but somebody has to hold. This is the pace group, holding the line as one. Nobody drops, nobody's left to run alone. Steady from the gun, a flag against the sky. 2 hours flat if the group holds its own tight. A dozen different reasons, one shared reply. Carrying every name that started here today. Whoever needed help, we came the same way. This is the pace group, nobody runs alone. The flag folds up once the last one's crossed the line. 20 strangers who found something at the same time. Next weekend, a different flag, a different crowd. The pace group disappears, but it's never really gone. The flag gets packed away until the next race day. 20 strangers scatter going their own way, but somewhere in each one steady rhythm stays. The pace group taught them how to trust the mile ahead. shoes have 300 miles already logged. Every scuff a story, every crease a mark. You're pushing me again, they seem to say. I know, I say, but you were built for the dark early starts. We've had this argument since the day I bought them. Cheap laces, no time to break them in. Now they know my stride better than my doctor. Now they know when the hills are gonna begin. Old shoes, old conversation. Every mile another small negotiation. Not glamorous, not new, not perfect, but we've been through worse and we're still working. My shoes, I don't always get along, but nobody else is around this whole road with me. Worn souls carrying 200 training runs. Worn souls that know exactly what I need. Talking to my shoes when the miles get hard. Just a little further, that's the only card. 2 hours calling and my shoes agree. Whatever's left in them is left in me. Yeah. You should've retired me 200 miles ago. They tell me somewhere around the 6th kilometer. I know, I say, but new shoes mean new blisters, and blisters mean a slower running, not a faster. So we compromise, one more race, one more Sunday, then a proper retirement. Laces hung on a hook. Until then we keep negotiating terms, mile by mile, like an old familiar book. Old shoes, older conversation. Every mile another small negotiation. Not glamorous, not new, not perfect, but we've been through worse and we're still working. My shoes, and I don't always get along, but nobody else is around this whole road with me. One soul's carrying 200 training runs. One souls that know exactly what I need. Talking to my shoes when the miles get hard. Just a little further, that's the only card. 2 hours calling and my shoes agree. Whatever's left in them is left in me. Somewhere past mile 15, the soul starts thinning. I'm not done, they insist, don't you dare start spinning some story about how I've had enough. Fine, I say 18K and we'll call it tough but fair. We shake on it metaphorically, because this whole conversation's ridiculous, honestly. Talking to shoes like they've got something to say, but they've carried me through every single training day. Every early morning when I didn't wanna move. Every long one when I had something to prove. These shoes have earned the right to argue back. This is the least respect I owe them, and that's a fact. The finish line comes and the shoes go quiet. Job done, no more negotiating, no more riot. Thank you, I say, feeling a little strange. Talking to shoes that carried me through every change. Tomorrow they retire, hung up for good. Today they did exactly what they should. My shoes, and I don't always get along, but nobody else is running this whole road with me. One soul's carrying 200 training runs. Worn souls that know exactly what I need. Talking to my shoes when the miles get hard. Just a little further, that's the only card. 2 hours calling and my shoes agree. Whatever's left in them is left in me. We crossed the line to get the one and true. No more miles left for me and you. Rest now, old friends, you've earned the floor. Talking to my shoes, we don't need words anymore. The laces come undone for the very last time. 200 miles and one final finish line. Somewhere in a closet they'll sit and remember every mile they carried, every early morning.
Every chain and run is another trip through the forge. Heat and pressure shaping something harder than before. Muscles like steel pulled straight from the fire. Tempered by miles, cooled by the open door. I wasn't born this way, I was hammered into it. Morning after morning doesn't start as steel, it starts as raw material. Sweat is just the fire that decides what's kept. Hammer down, shape me into something that won't break. Hammer down, steel and sweat is what it takes. Steel and sweat built this body mile by mile, forged into something built to go the distance. 2 hours in the furnace of my own persistence. That's the only recipe I trust. Nothing here was given, everything was earned. Every lesson written into what I've learned. Cast and cooled and tempered by the heat. Steel and sweat, unbreakable and complete. 10 kilometers in and the forge is still burning. Sweat pouring like the fire never stopped turning. Every mile another strike against the anvil, shaping something sturdier, something more durable. The old version of me would have cracked by now. Softer metal and tested, unsure of how, but still remembers every hammer that made it strong. Steel and sweat carry this body along. Hammer down, shape me into something that won't break. Hammer down, steel and sweat is what it takes. Steel and sweat built this body mile by mile, forged into something built to go the distance. 2 hours in the furnace of my own persistence. That's the only recipe I trust. Nothing here was given, everything was earned. Every lesson written into what I've learned. Cast and cooled and tempered by the heat. Steel and sweat, unbreakable and complete. 18K, the forge is hotter than it's ever been. Every muscle screaming, every tendon thin. But steel doesn't scream, steel just holds its shape. Under pressure, under heat, there's no escape. That's the whole point, that's what tempering means. Getting stronger in the places where it's hardest to be seen. 19K, the hammer strikes one final time. 20K, and the shape is finally mine. 1K left, and the steel is cooling down, setting into something that won't ever break down. Whatever this body was before the fire, whatever it becomes is stronger, is higher. The forge goes quiet once the race is done. Steel doesn't need the fire to keep going. Once it's won, this body carries every hammer strike inside. Every ounce of sweat that never lied. Steel and sweat, cooled now but never soft again. Tempered permanently by these training miles. Amen. Steel and sweat built this body mile by mile, forged into something built to go the distance. 2 hours in the furnace of my own persistence. That's the only recipe I trust. Nothing here was given, everything was earned. Every lesson written into what I've learned. Cast and cooled and tempered by the heat. Steel and sweat, unbreakable and complete. Cross the line, still holding this shape. Nothing forced this well could ever break. Whatever comes next, this body already knows. Steel and sweat, that's the shape that I chose. The furnace cools, the hammer finally rests. Steel and sweat, this body passed every test. Whatever shape comes next, it'll be built the same. Steel and sweat, that's the only way I came.
The sky went dark around kilometer 8. Nobody at the start line saw this coming. Wind picked up like it had somewhere to be. Thunder rolling in from somewhere far and drumming. The other runners start to slow, start to squint. Umbrellas useless, ponchos flying loose. I didn't train for sunshine, I trained for this storm out. And I got nothing left to lose. Lightning cracks, but I don't slow. Thunder rolls, but I don't know any other way to run. Storm out and I'm not done. This is a storm out. Wind against my face, water on the ground, thunder in the bass. 2 hours calling through the storm and rain. I won't back down, I won't feel the strain. Everyone else took cover, ran for shelter. I kept my pace, didn't need another. Whatever the sky throws, I throw it back. This is the storm out, and I'm on the attack. through like it's asking permission. The storm mile ends exactly where it should. The hardest weather made the finish good. Every runner who took shelter missed this feeling. Storm mile taught me something thin worth revealing. This is the storm mile, wind against my face, water on the ground, thunder in the bass. 2 hours calling through the storm and rain. I won't back down, I won't feel the strain. Everyone else took cover, ran for shelter. I kept my pace, didn't need another. Whatever the sky throws, I throw it back. This is the storm mile, and I'm on these days. Cross the line so much, standing tall. Taught myself that I could take it all. Whatever weather shows up on race day, the storm mile already showed me the way. The sun comes out an hour after I'm done, like the sky waited till the storm mile was won. Somewhere in the result it'll just say my time, but I'll remember every second of that storm mile.
Today you run faster than you did last week. The coach says checking a clipboard full of times. Doesn't matter if it's just a single second. A single second is still a second, that's mine. Yesterday you stopped at kilometer 12. Today you're gonna push it 2K more. That's how this works, that's the only rule I follow. Better than yesterday, that's what training's for. Not the fastest, not the best, just better than the day before. Push a little harder, pass the test. That's the only score that matters more. Push harder than yesterday, that's the only goal. That's how you measure, that's how you grow. Not comparing you to strangers, not comparing you to gold. Just the runner that you were a week ago. 2 hours isn't built in a single training day. It's built by pushing just a little more each day. Every session just a bit more than the last. Push harder than yesterday, and the time will pass. Last Tuesday you couldn't hold this pace for 5. Today you're holding it for 8, do you see it? Last month you needed water every 20 minutes. Today you barely need it, you don't believe it. That's progress, that's the only kind that's real. Not the kind that happens overnight in a flash. The kind that happens because you showed up yesterday and showed up again today and didn't crash. Not the fastest, not the best, just better than the day before. Push a little harder, pass the test. That's the only score that matters more. Push harder than yesterday, that's the only goal. That's how you measure, that's how you grow. Not comparing you to strangers, not comparing you to gold. Just the runner that you were a week ago. 2 hours isn't built in a single training day. It's built by pushing just a little more each day. Every session just a bit more than the last. Push harder than yesterday, and the time will pass. Remember week 1, when 5 kilometers felt like torture? Remember week 8, when 10 felt easy by comparison? That's not talent, that's not luck, that's not magic. That's just showing up when yesterday said you couldn't. 18K today, and 18 felt impossible in March. Now it's just another number on the chart. Push harder than yesterday doesn't mean punishing yourself. It means respecting the version of you that's still growing. 19K, 20K, one left to go. Every kilometer harder than the one you used to know. That's the whole secret, that's the only advice I've got. Push harder than yesterday and trust that it adds up. Look at the finish, look how far you've come. Compare today to March, not today to someone else's sum. Every version of you got a little better than the last. That's the whole story, that's the whole task. Push harder than yesterday, one final time today, and tomorrow. Push harder than today, push harder than yesterday. That's the only goal, that's how you measure, that's how you grow. Not comparing you to strangers, not comparing you to gold. Just the runner that you were a week ago. 2 hours isn't built in a single training day. It's built by pushing just a little more each day. Every session just a bit more than the last. Push harder than yesterday, and the time will pass. Today you did more than yesterday. yesterday became, it's already past. Push harder than yesterday, that's the only task.
First freezing morning, dear girl who said just 1 mile, that's all I'm asking. You didn't know you were signing me up for this whole thing. 21K later and here I am still running. This letter's loud cause that's how this feels right now. Not quiet, not soft, not some slow reflective sound. You started something that turned into an obsession. Dear girl who started this, hear my confession. You lit the fuse and walked away. Didn't know it burned like this today. 1 mile turned into every mile since. Dear girl who started this, best decision I've made since. This letter's for the girl who started it all. 1 easy mile before the biggest fall. Into every train and run, every early alarm. 1 favor turned into a full-blown storm. You just changed everything. 1 Tuesday morning, 2 hours calling now. No more warning. This letter's loud, this letter's fast. Dear girl who started this, thank you. That's my final ask. You probably don't remember that first mile at all. Just a favor for a friend, nothing to recall. But I remember every step, every complaint, every this is stupid that you let me paint. On to that morning before it turned into a mission. Before 21 kilometers became my ambition. You started a fire, you didn't mean to lie. Dear girl who started this, you were right. You lit the fuse and walked away. Did you know it burned like this today? 1 mile turned into every mile since. Dear girl who started this, best decision I've made since. This letter's for the girl who started it all. 1 easy mile before the biggest fall. Into every train and run, every early alarm. 1 favor turned into a full-blown storm. You just changed everything. 1 Tuesday morning, 2 hours calling now. No more warning. This letter's loud, this letter's fast. Dear girl who started this, thank you. That's my final ask. 18K in it, I'm thinking about that morning. I cold the coffee, your voice basically snoring. Complaints about the pace and something else speeding up. Neither of us thinking this would ever add up to a start line, a bib number, a real race day, to training plans and everything that came my way. 19K, 20K, the letter's almost done. Dear girl who started this, look what you've become part of. Whether you're running next to me or not, every mile since that morning you're part of the plot. This letter's not slowing down, this letter's picking up speed. Dear girl who started this, you're all that I need. 1K left and the letter's basically shouted now. No time for cursing, no time to slow down somehow. Dear girl who started this, I'm almost at the end. Dear girl who started this, my oldest running friend. This letter crosses the line right along with me. Dear girl who started this, you'll always be. This letter's for the girl who started it all. 1 easy mile before the biggest fall. Into every training run, every early alarm. 1 favor turned into a full-blown storm. You just changed everything. 1 Tuesday morning, 2 hours calling now. No more warning. This letter's loud, this letter's fast. Dear girl who started this, thank you. That's my final ask. Cross the line, still writing this in my head. Everything I said was true, every word was true. From that first freezing mile to now. Dear girl who started this, take your bow. This letter ends loud, not quiet, not slow. Dear girl who started this, now you know. Whatever comes next, wherever we run. Dear girl who started this, we're just getting begun.
So tell us what was going through your mind at mile 1. Honestly, just don't mess this up, that's basically it. And at mile 10, when things started getting tough, I thought about quitting for maybe half a second, then quit. That thought, what's the secret? What got you through the wall? Stubbornness mostly, and a really good playlist. Any advice for someone starting out today? Sign up before you can talk yourself out of it. Quick question, quicker answer, straight from the finish. No filter, no glancing back. Ask me anything, I'll tell you right now. Finish line interview, that's how we do this now. Welcome to the finish line interview. Fast questions, faster answers, nothing to lose. 2 hours flat, how's that feel? Incredible. how it's done. Did you ever doubt yourself out there today? Every single kilometer, but I kept my legs on autopilot. What was the crowd like? Did it help you push through? Loudest thing I've ever heard, best noise I ever knew. Negative split, or even pacing, what's your style? Ask my watch, it's got the receipts, check the mile splits. Last question quick, proudest moment today. Right now, honestly, write this exact interview replay. Quick question, quicker answer, straight from the finish. No filter, no glancing back. Ask me anything, I'll tell you right now. Finish line interview, that's how we do this now. Welcome to the finish line interview. Fast questions, faster answers, nothing to lose. 2 hours flat, how's that feel? Incredible. Would you do it again? Obviously, undeniable. Welcome to the finish line interview. Mics in my face and I'm still catching my breath too. What's next for you? Sign me up for the next one. Finish line interview, this is how it's done. What'd your coach say when you told them your goal? Half them believe me, that made me run hills in the cold. Any regrets, anything you change about today? Zero, honestly, ask me again in a week I might say. What's the community like, the other runners out here? Strangers turn family somewhere around mile 15, I swear. Fastest mile, slowest mile, which one surprised you more? The slow one, mile 12, taught me more than the fast one for sure. Anything you wanna say to the camera right now? Just thank you, and also somebody get me water. Wow. Last thing, what's the number that mattered most today? 159, but honestly, every single mile got me here anyway. That's a wrap, congratulations on an incredible race. Thanks, can I sit down now? I've been standing in one place. One more photo for the sponsors, quick smile right here. Sure, although my legs are shaking, so bear with me here. Thanks for your time, enjoy that medal you earned. Trust me, I already know exactly where it's getting burned. Welcome to the finish line interview. Fast questions, faster answers, nothing to lose. 2 hours flat, how's that feel? Incredible. Would you do it again? Obviously, undeniable. Welcome to the finish line interview. Mics in my face and I'm still catching my breath too. What's next for you? Sign me up for the next one. Finish line interview, this is how it's done. Cameras off now, but the answers stay the same. Every question today led back to the same name. Mine apparently turns out on the story. Finish line interview, that's the whole glory. The mic clicks off, the crowd starts to disperse. Someone hands me water, someone hands me shirt. Interview's over, but the feeling's still loud. Finish line interview, best conversation I've had, hands down. This is the last stand, the final defense. Everything before this was just preparation, just pretense. 18 kilometers deep and the walls are closing in, but I didn't train for retreat, I trained to win. This is where the whole army of doubt makes its move, throwing everything it's got, trying to disprove. Every mile I've logged, every early morning pay. This is the last stand, I'm not afraid. Dig in here, this is the line. Dig in here, hold what's mine. Last stand, no ground to give. Last stand, this is how I live, this is the last stand. And I won't retreat, every doubt that's come not falling exactly like I knew I would. Every wave the doubt threw, I met it head on. Every excuse it offered, I proved it wrong. This is what a last stand looks like when it's won. Not loud, not dramatic, just done. This is the last stand, and I won't retreat. Every doubt that's coming, I'm ready to meet you. I was calling from the other side. I won't be shaken, I won't be denied. The final push, nothing left to hold back, nothing left to cushion this last attack. Everything I've got laid out on the line. Last stand, this moment's mine. Cross the line, still standing, still hold. Every wave of doubt broke against this will. That was the only goal I set to fill. Last stand, I'm standing still. The battlefield goes quiet, the last stand is won. No more waves coming, nowhere left to run. Just the finish, just the medal, just the proof. Last stand, that's the truth.
They wrote my name. They wrote my name in marker on a piece of cardboard, but numbers got my name printed right there in bold. Strangers reading it as I'm by, and something happens. Go, go, and it hits different. I'm told you train alone, you run alone most mornings, but today 100 strangers know exactly who I am. Not by face, not by story, just letters on my chest, but that's enough. That's more than enough. That's the plan. They're screaming my name. Strangers I'll never meet. They're screaming my name, and it moves my feet. They're screaming my name like they've always known me. They're screaming my name, and it's exactly what I need. They're screaming my name, and I didn't expect this. Strangers with signs, strangers with my own name in their hands. 2 hours calling, but their voices carry me faster. Every corner another wave of cardboard and grins. Somehow they turn into my biggest supporters, cheering a stranger like they've always known me. Now I understand why every runner writes their name down. They're screaming my name, best sound in this whole town. Mile 8, a kid is shouting my name from his dad's shoulders. Mile 12, an old man reading my bib out loud, cheering. Mile 15, a group of strangers chanting it together like they watched me train for months, like they were steering. Every single mile, my own name pushing me forward. Something about hearing it from people I don't know makes the tired legs forget they're tired for a second. Makes the whole thing feel like more than just a solo show. They're screaming my name. Strangers I'll never meet. They're screaming my name, and it moves my feet. They're screaming my name, like they've always known me. They're screaming my name, and it's exactly what I need. They're screaming my name, and I didn't expect this. Strangers with signs, strangers with my own name in their hands. 2 hours calling, but their voices carry me faster. Every corner another wave of cardboard and grins. Somehow they turn into my biggest supporters, cheering a stranger like they've always known me. Now I understand why every runner writes a name down. They're screaming my name, best sound in this whole town. 18 kilometers and my name's still echoing. 19 kilometers, a whole street still bellowing. 20 kilometers, someone screams it so loud I laugh. 1 kilometer left and my name's like a photograph of every stranger who decided today to care about someone they never met, printed on the bib somewhere. This is what the marker and the cardboard sign are for. Not for me to see, but for me to hear in mile 24. This is the strangest, kindest thing I've ever seen. 100 strangers screaming out a name they've never been told the story of, never met, never known. Just screaming it out like it's already their own. The finish line has the loudest chant of my name, yeah. A whole grandstand somehow learned it, I won't forget. This is the strangest gift the strangers ever given. The sound of my own name, and it feels like heaven. Not because I need the attention, not because of pride, but because it means I wasn't running this alone inside.
down for good, but somewhere it's still echoing the way it should. Next race, same bib trick, same cardboard sign. They're screaming my name, and next time I'll know it's mine.
Past the 20-kilometer banner into the final stretch. Barricades lining both sides, the crowd stacks 10 deep. Past the giant inflatable arch, still a half mile off. Past the DJ booth blasting something with a driving beat. Past the mile marker painted right onto the street. Past the photographer crowd slow to catch the shot. This is the finish shoot, the last 500 meters. Every single step from here counts double, counts a lot. Down the chute, down the chute, everything narrows to this one true route. Down the chute, down the chute, nothing left now but the final salute. This is the finish chute, the noise is deafening. Every barricade packed, every voice competing. 2 hours calling closer with every stride. Throw every ounce of doubt I've got aside. The clock's in sight, my legs still holding tight. Almost, 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 I can taste the light. Nothing left between me and that finish line. This is the finish chute, and it's finally mine. Past the timing mat that'll catch my exact second. Past the volunteers holding out medals already beckoned. Past the announcer calling names as they cross through. Past the finish banner red and white and blue. 50 meters and the whole world gets loud. 30 meters I'm running through a cloud of confetti, or maybe just my own imagination. 10 meters, this is the whole culmination. Down the chute, down the chute, everything narrows to this one true route. Down the chute, down the chute, nothing left now but the final salute. This is the finish chute, the noise is deafening. Every barricade packed, every voice competing. 2 hours calling closer with every stride. Throw every ounce of doubt I've got aside. The clock's in sight, my legs are holding tight. Almost, 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 I can taste the light. Nothing left between me and that finish line. This is the finish chute, and it's finally mine. 5 meters, 4 meters, the mat is right below. 3 meters, 2 meters, everything starts to slow down somehow, even though I'm still sprinting. 1 meter and the clock stops printing. Numbers I'll remember for the rest of my life. The finish chute delivers exactly what it's like to close every gap between where I started and this, between the driveway and this exact finish. The chute narrows everything down to one single line. Every kilometer, every mile, every single sign along the way led here to this exact chute, where the whole race becomes one final salute. The chute goes quiet behind me, opens up ahead. Someone hands me water, someone hands me bread. The finish chute already feels like a memory, even though I'm standing right inside it, literally. This is the last street I needed to know by heart, the one that ends the race and starts a brand new part. This is the finish chute, the noise is deafening. Every barricade packed, every voice competing. 2 hours calling closer with every stride. Throw every ounce of doubt I've got aside. The clock's in sight, my legs still holding tight. Almost, 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 I can taste the light. Nothing left between me and that finish line. This is the finish chute, and it's finally mine. Cross the map and the numbers finally freeze. 1:59 and I drop to my knees. Whatever chute comes next in whatever race, this is the finish chute. I'll always know this place. The chute empties out into the finishes area. Medals, water, blankets, and the whole atmosphere. Everyone who just did exactly what I did. Finish chute, the last street this whole journey hid.
Back at the start line, remember what I said. 2 hours was the promise, living rent free in my head. Now the clock's counting down instead of up. 20K behind me, and I haven't given up. Everything I promised cost, I paid it mile by mile. Every early morning, every doubt, every trial. This is the last verse of the story I began. Sub 2, for real. Not a dream, not a plan, not a promise anymore. It's happening now. Not a dream anymore. Watch me take this bow. Everything I said back then is coming true. Sub 2, for real. This one's finally due. Sub 2, for real. Not a promise this time. Written in the line, no more asking, just claim it. Every mile since that first one led exactly here. The finish is finally clear. No more waiting. 2 hours flat and I'm walking through that door. Everything I chase is the very first mile. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to explore. Sub 2, for real. I'll see you at the line. Look like from the inside. Not glamorous, just relentless, just a steady stride. Every training run that felt like it might break me. Every early morning that almost couldn't wake me. Led exactly to this 1 kilometer left. Sub 2, for real, I've got nothing left. Not a promise anymore, it's happening now. Not a dream anymore. Watch me take this vow. Everything I said back then is coming true. Sub 2, for real, this one's finally due. Sub 2, for real. Not a promise this time. Written in the line, no more asking, just claim it. Every mile since that first one led exactly here. The finish is finally clear. No more waiting. 2 hours flat and I'm walking through that door. Everything I chased is that very first mile. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to explore. Sub 2, for real. I'll see you at the line. 500 meters, then the promise is right there. 300 meters, I can feel it in the air. 100 meters, everything goes quiet and loud at once. 50 meters, this is what all the training was. 20 meters, the clock still reads 1:59. 10 meters, this is exactly the finish line that I promised myself back at the very first start. This is the moment every training run was for in my heart. Cross the map and the numbers finally stop. 158, and I finally understand what that first promise really meant back before I knew. Sub 2, for real, I made it, it's true. The clock stopped at 1:58 on the dot. Every doubt from mile 1 forgotten, forgot. This is what happens when a promise gets kept. Not with luck, but with every early morning I stepped out the door when I could have stayed in bed. Sub 2, for real. Everything that promise says. Sub 2, for real. Not a promise this time. Written in the line, no more asking, just claim it. Every mile since that first one led exactly here. The finish is finally clear. No more waiting. 2 hours left and I'm walking through that door. Everything I chase is the very first mile. Nothing left to prove, nothing left to explore. Sub 2, for real. I'll see you at the line. 158, the promise finally paid in full. Every single mile since mile 1 was beautiful. Whatever comes next, whatever I chase again. Sub 2, for real. This is how the story ends. Back at the start line, I made a quiet vow. 21 kilometers later, I'm keeping it now. Whatever I promised myself from here on out, I already know exactly what that's about.